Okay, mic wasn't working for a sec, so we recorded late, or started recording late before I clicked the game, but that doesn't matter. What matters is what cards do we have. Now, as I always say, there's a certain type of player who would play a 5-5, 2-7, and 6, but we don't actually have safety in 9, so let's ignore that one. Do we have a safe corner in 3? That seems pretty good if so. What is he directionally? 7 right, 7 down. It's all rules on, right? Yeah. 7 right, 7 down, 7 left, 6 up. So yeah, 3, 2, 6, 7 could be safe. We'll check. For the first card to take in 2, they'd need a 4 facing up. They have it, but that would give them no capture in 6. For the second card to take, they'd need a 6 facing up. They do not have it. For the third card, they need a 6 facing up. They do have it because they can play the second card. That puts a 5 facing towards 6. Does that give them anything? No. The fourth card would need a 10. The fifth card would need a 7. So I think 3, 2, 6, 7, and 3 is a safe starter, and we're probably not going to overthink this one. We also have the recaptures if needed. It's just really hard for this to not be a good move. And I feel a little like we've been given a big advantage just on, a lot like we've been given a big advantage just on the hands. If 1, 6, 7, 5 in 1, what might we do? Well, it doesn't actually make a threat, so probably very little. Probably very little. Maybe like 5, 5, 2, 7, and 7. Just set up on their card multiple ways. Yeah, this looks unpleasant. I'm going to say, given that we wished each other luck, that the hands seem to be luck going my way, unless I've just failed to add something obvious. I don't think I have. Really, I should have started with 6, because you should always start counting from the square that's harder for them to set up on, because that's the one where you're going to spend less time checking, because it's easier to run through the options. So, like, to set up in 6, their 5, 7, 4, 3 would need an 8 to the right. They can't have it. Their 6, 5, 6, 3 would need a 3 or a 9 to the right. They don't have it. Their 1, 6, 7, 5 would need a 2. They don't have it. Their 4, 6, 3, 6 would need a 4. They don't have it. And their 1, 5, 5, 7 would need a 0, which they surprisingly don't have either. So it would have been much quicker to just check in 6 rather than check setups for 2. But I sort of defaulted to they're more likely to have trouble setting up against the 7, but that was not the case here. Today, I put out shadow bots for the first time. I'm really excited about them. I think we can learn from them. They already played some games, many of them ties, but played some games with some kind of outrageous move orders that I think I could learn from, because I think I'm obviously a very good, precise player, but my creative range is not that large. It's larger than I sometimes let on, but it is not that large. And I think sometimes I think one of the differences, this is kind of getting a field, but one of the differences between someone like Delial and me is I think he's a fundamentally optimistic player and I'm a fundamentally pessimistic player. And there are lots of positions we both look at where we both say the same move. But when playing a game, I am very much looking to make sure I don't lose, and he is very much looking for wins. And I think that leads to finding different kinds of moves and playing different kinds of ways, even though in many senses we see similar things. And of course, this won't always be the case. I think this is not... I'm describing it like it's a different, just a massive, difference in perspective. And obviously, game to game stuff will differ, and moment to moment. But I think there's a real difference in style that emanates from that kind of looking at positions with different aspirations, different kind of thinking going on. So that said, the bots made some moves, I think, confidently and well. The shadow bots, which are basically the hard mode of bots, have basically leveled up their fundamental understanding of the game. After thinking I had yesterday and getting it completely wrong. I thought I was helping them see kind of what you were achieving a little further into the game. And instead, what I was telling them to do was, if your opponent does the dumbest thing possible, and you know they're going to do the dumbest thing possible, what move should you play this turn to help you punish them being super dumb the most? Turns out, not actually a very good strategy. There's a thing people call hope chess in chess. There's some fighting over what that means, but a lot of people would define it as kind of making a move, hoping they do the dumbest thing, and then you can punish them. And yeah. So that's what I had it doing when I thought it was doing something cleverer. But now it's doing something really interesting, and it played some move orders. 2 games against Tezuka especially, where in one of them, Tezuka, it started in 3. Tezuka took from 6. It had a combo back in 9, but it didn't take it. It played in 1, setting up 2. So it had threats in 9 and 2. And when Tezuka blocked 9, it again didn't occupy 2. It blocked 8, notably, not even... Okay, good. We should think about our move now. Oh, it's so easy to make a wall of 7s to the right, isn't it? But Tezuka's point, because he's all clever, is actually that wall might not be very good. Because he can play... Yeah. Okay, but he didn't create a threat in 6, so we're probably going to kind of ignore this. Because Marlborough is a great capturer. Yeah, I think we're going to mostly ignore this. If we play 2, I think he wants to go 8, though. I think he still wants to play 4, 6, 3, 6, and 8 to cover Marlborough and 6. Huh. So he has a real threat to go in 8. Now, if that happens... I'm not sure. I'm going to want 6, 2, 6, 4 for the left row. So I'm kind of going to need to play either a 5 or a 7. I can't really touch it, yeah. Okay, that's a very interesting point. Very interesting point. He doesn't have threats, though. If 4, 6, 3, 6 lands in 8, then 2, 5, 4, 7 controls anything he could put in 6 from 5. So maybe I could play off that. Not clear it does much, though. Not clear it does much. Kind of want to play Marlborough in 2 now, but that gives up my threat in 8, so I don't want to do that. Huh. I don't know which card I want to play in 2. Maybe the answer is none of them are very good. It's hard for me to force the action in 6, because after his recapture in 8, I kind of have to block 5, and it's hard for me to block 5 without giving him 2. Because if I have a 6 up, he combos, and if I have a 4 up, he combos. And my other cards are not really the cards I want to put in 5, because they don't capture 8, and I really do want to flip 8 there, I think. But maybe it's not needed. Maybe it's not needed. No, it is needed. Okay. I could chuck something in 4. But my cards aren't well oriented for that. Huh. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. 2, 5, 4, 7 in 7. maybe does something. If he plays 4-6, 3-6, 8. I don't really know if I'm achieving anything there. This is a good move. Well played by Turdz. I'm going to reload because sometimes the timer gets off. If I have something here, I don't see it. I don't see it. Yeah, I think I'm going to play 2, 5, 4, 7, and 7. But he did a very good job here confusing the issue from a position where it looked like I have a safe card and I thought my hand was lining up to have decent combo potential against stuff. I think the critical move is 8. Something like 4, 6, 3, 6, 8. And then I'm probably deciding between 4 and 6. But there is an outside case for doing something interesting in 5. Because 4, 5, 5, 5, and 5 gives me the same in 4. But it also gives him a same in 2. Probably not very good. But I don't think... It also gives him a... No, it doesn't. I don't think I can rule it out yet, but it probably not an idea. Probably not. Right, let's see what's going on in the chat. Don't feel mega sharp today, but I also got a great hand, and so after he makes a move, we will definitely be looking to try to achieve something. But yeah, no, I was talking about the bots. So 3, 6, and it goes 1. And Tezuka goes 9, blocking the combo square, and it goes 8, not even capturing 9, but setting up a huge combo in 5 against 6. Tezuka blocks 5, and it sets up a few more combos, but it only lands in a time. And so just really interesting game where like 3, 6, I'm not thinking about 1, right? I'm thinking about 9, I'm thinking about 2, I'm thinking about 8. There's move orders where I start thinking about 4, but that's usually a specific starter type in 6, not starting in 3. So I just wouldn't really be considering 1 at all there. It's just a move not on my radar. So I thought it was a really interesting move and led to a really interesting game. Or very, very rarely on my radar. But I don't think I have any games on record playing that move order. So I can't really claim it's one that's a real part of my arsenal. 5, 7, 4, 3, and 4 is kind of interesting. I didn't really consider that. I feel like it should be fine for me, but it is a card that's tricky for my hand to capture or set up against. But I think my 5, 5, 2, 7 is kind of dominant in those endgames. What else? Oh, and then the next game it played, it started in 6 with A7, 5, 6, which is already a pretty offbeat starter. Tezuka played in 3, not capturing it, and once again it went in 1, but not even setting up a combo threat in 2, just controlling cards Tezuka could play in 2 through 5. Tezuka went in 2, and then it went in 4, but because most of Tezuka's moves in 5 would flip 6, and it had a combo back in 9, so that would flip 6, which would flip 3, which would flip maybe 2 as well. It had a ton of combo play. Tezuka ended up timing out. I'm not sure what the correct result there was, but it was a really interesting sequence of moves. 6, 3, 1, 2, 4, where it currently has cards in 1, 4, and 6. But the card in 6 is difficult to touch because it has combo play around it in 9 and something I think as well in 5, though I'm not as sure on that one. Alright, so he does pick up 4, 6, 3, 6. I'm expecting it to go in 8. It does. And well, 4, 5, 5, 5 in 4 walks into a plus that I don't think we have compensation for. If we go 5, we walk into a same. Sorry, if we go 6, we walk into a same with Marlboro, if we go Marlboro in 6. If we go 4, 5, 5, 5 and 6, we walk into stuff as well. Do we have compensation at the end? We do not. So 6, 2, 6, 4, and 6 was kind of the bailout plan, making it 5, 5. But actually, can lose there pretty easily. Maybe you're just losing there. Huh. No, we win there. Weird. So 6, 2, 6, 4, and 6, 5, 5. If they go 6, 5, 6, 3 in 5, they set up 2. But we play 5, 5, 2, 7 in 4. We make it 5, 5. We only have the close cards, but they actually can't play anywhere without getting wrecked by 4, 5, 5, 5. That's a weird line. That's a very weird line. So 6, 2, 6, 4, and 6. We beat 6, 5, 6, 3 in 5. Very strangely. And if they go 5, 7, 4, 3 and 5, then what? Then it's 6, 4 them. But we can't go 4, 5, 5, 5, and 4 because 1, 6, 7, 5 ruins us. I'm being very slow today. So if they go 1, 6, 7, 5, and 5, we combo them. So 5, 7, 4, 3, and 5 is the problem card in 5. And if they do that, I guess we have Marlboro in 1 and we tie. Yeah, that looks like a tie. Or maybe a win? Is that a win? That might be a win. Oh, I'm not seeing things clearly. But I want to play 6, 2, 6, 4, and 6. That's what I'd like to do. If they go in something like 4, I can play 5, 5, 2, 7, and 5, and I can't be losing. I want to play 6, 2, 6, 4, and 6. I think it's good. I think it's weirdly good, because I think it should lose to 6, 5, 6, 3, and 5, or be in serious trouble. But after 5, 5, 2, 7, and 4, I think it wins. So I'm going to play it. It's not like a spicy move because it's the maybe first move you look at that's not, you know, obviously comboed to hell. But I think it's a neat move because I think again that 6, 5, 6, 3 in 5 loses to Marlboro 4, which is an odd thing to lose to because it's 5, 5 and he has a combo on board. But if either same or plus are on, I combo back. If they go 1, 6, 7, 5, and 2, because the 5s all face the same square. And because a 6 and 7 face towards 2, the 4-5-5-5 actually sweeps either of their cards facing out in 1 and combos back if needed. So it wins there. If 5-7-4-3 and 5, what was my idea? I think it was Marlboro and 4 again, and this time it just gets a tie, but a tie is okay. No, Marlboro there loses. If 5-7-4-3 and 5, my idea is Marlboro in 1. And I'm down 6-4, but if they go in 2, they don't capture anything, and I can play 4 and I double capture, so I win. And if they go 4, I combo through 5. And I win. And if they go 1-6-7-5 and 5, I have Marlboro in 4, and I same and flip lots of stuff, and I win. Now, he may have lots of options that aren't 5, but 5 is the really intimidating square. So if he doesn't have 5, I'm feeling like, okay, can't be too bad, you know? Can't be too bad. If they go something in 1, like 1-6-7-5, I think I play 5-5-2-7 in 2. And I'm in pretty good shape. I'm up 6-4, and my 4-5-5-5 has the endgame. They don't have combo play if Marlboro lands in 2. If he goes 4, I think I put something in, probably Marlboro in 5, but it does depend maybe on the card. If 5-7-4-3 is out of their hand, then I can use 4-5-5-5. No, I can't, because 1-6-7-5 is a plus wall against that too. But I can play Marlboro in 5, and I have at least a tie. And I can look to check if I have other things. But 4 is probably the square. I am very skeptical they have anything in 2. I think I just go Marlboro 5, and that should be game. And I don't think they have 1. So I think they have to find something in 4 here. Some line like Adamantoise 4, Marlboro 5, Ahriman 2. That's the kind of line he has to find to tie. Something like that. Or 5-7-4-3-4, Marlboro 5, and then Adamantoise 2 would also work. Or actually there, Ahriman 1 would hold as well. So I think there's a bunch of ties in 4, but I think it's tricky because 5 should work. 5 should work. All right, I should put the game in the database. Let's open the database. Chat tournament number what? Number 35. Wazzup, Turdz, 32671. I really liked his move 15579, not 1, 3. 3-9. I played 25477, 46368, which I thought was best. 62646. He picks up 5743. We're hoping for 5, but it could be going in 4. Probably will be going in 4. Let's not get too optimistic. It goes in 5. So I think this was a really cunning trap. What was the trap? Marlboro 1 in this case, right? Yeah. Because every card of his kind of looked like it should fit in 5 except Ahriman. And it's weird that they didn't. Odd game. Odd game. Yeah. So he says, yikes, big miss. Yeah. honestly, I love how he defended this till then. I really liked 9. As in, I really didn't like seeing 9. I didn't like seeing 9 at all. I thought 8 was just correct. I didn't think there was much question there. And I think he had to find 4 at the end. But that 6-5, 6-3, and 5 lost to Marlborough 4, I think was really weird and easy to spend a lot of time there. And then when you see the next move doesn't lose to that, really easy to not spot other weird things. Because both of them are inches away from being winning, and it's really easy to just miss one trick. So I think this is the kind of position with 4 moves left that's really easy to blow. Yeah, so actually he's saying the exact same thing. He kept thinking 6-5, 6-3, and 5 tied, and then he would realize that Marlborough and 4 was winning against it, and that used up a ton of his time, and he got to this too late. So I'm going to end the video, and then I'm going to go talk to him about the game, because I think it was interesting.